Can you see that? I'm angry.
My name is Ray Daniel. I'm a crazy motherfucker. I get so wasted on TV. I knew this motherfucker since second grade. He's a fucking crazy insane bitch. And he's great. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I fucked up. We're good. One. We'll start from the beginning again with these ones. My name is Ray Daniel, and I think I'm really crazy. I'm into Star Wars, and sometimes when I drink Cuervo, I get lazy. I'm on TV every night. It feels good when I get drunk and pick a fight with these motherfuckers on TV trying to be politically correct. But I'm saying I did too much acid and my brain is fried. My brain is fried. They say, call Ray. Call Ray. Call Ray. Crazy. 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 Call Ray. Call Ray. Call Ray. Call me crazy. 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 Call me crazy.
Alrighty people, here we are once again, the Call Me Crazy Show. And believe it or not, it's episode 26. And I'm very happy. It's all part of a very big plan to inform you people out there what's going on. And it's the Call Me Crazy Show. And I'm going to give you guys the information and the P.O. Box. You can write to the Call Me Crazy Show at P.O. Box 86233, Tucson, Arizona 857-546233. Or you can email us at pondocp@aol.com, http://members.aol.com/pondocp.html. And that's always a breather, people. And we're going to start off the show with a fact I found out a couple days ago. A U.S. report said that 22% of all schools in the United States are overcrowded. One thing I have to say to that is no shit. It just makes me sick to think it's the year 2000 and all the schools are overcrowded. And it's the biggest country in the world too. And you would think that taxpayer money that we've been paying all this time, that we will not be able to afford overcrowding. And that just goes to show that the U.S. don't know what they're running. And no, people, I am not an extremist. 20% of all schools have held classes in the PE gym or the lunchroom. I can't believe that. I wouldn't want to have a fucking a class in the lunchroom, then eat lunch in the same class, and then can stay there again and do more homework in the fucking lunchroom. Give me a break, people. The U.S. reports are so lame that it just makes me wonder what are in their mind. And I hope to God, and I shouldn't be saying that, but I hope one day the people who are the higher ups in this country, I hope one day they all make a point to all die all at once, because that would be truly my greatest wish. Because like I said earlier, they don't know what they're running. And that's my little fact of the day for right now, the Call Me Crazy Show. And I'll be back to you in a little bit. And I'm out of time, and it's technical difficulty time. Woo. Once again, the Call Me Crazy Show. And before I start off every show, I like to give a big thanks to everybody who made this show possible. And that, of course, is Marty. He's the editor of the Call Me Crazy Show. There's a lot of people I like to thank. I like to thank my girlfriend, Anna Babe, who I love very much. I'd like to give a shout out to all the people who made this show wonderful. I don't even know where to begin, so here goes. I'd like to thank Robert Gonzalez. I know he's out there, he's in the studio audience. I'd like to give a shout out to very good friends of mine, Efrain and the family. I want to give a shout out to my good home boys that I care about very much, is TJ, Pat, Craig. Who else? I'm missing a lot of people. And I can't even think of it. Top of my head too, I like to thank all my homegirls too who helped me out too, Stacy and Becky. I'm watching you guys. I hope you guys are watching me too. So here goes. And of course, I like to give a big shout out to my parents and to all my aunts and uncles who were at the 4th of July party that just happened a couple days ago. And how was your 4th of July? And something's going on. I had to cut. I hope you people out there in TV La La Land had a good 4th of July. And here I go again. I'm going to Call Me Crazy Show topic. 4 dead New York crows were infected with the West Nile virus. Well, for you people out there in TV land who don't know, and I'm pretty sure you guys are all well informed, the West Nile virus is a virus that came from another continent. Alrighty, people, I'm just tripping out, people. The West Nile virus is a very dangerous virus, a mosquito-borne virus. It also killed 7 people and infected 62 last year in New York in 2 separate incidents, in 2 separate closed circles of people who had this virus. And that just goes to show that 4 dead New York crows. A couple months from now, it should be 8, and then by then, who knows? They also been responsible for killing dozens of horses and crows also throughout the state. So, alrighty, people, I love New York. I want to go to New York, but get out of New York because man, I don't want to get no virus like that. I'm just saying. Alrighty, people, let's see. In Virginia, a man killed his father, his severely disabled 12-year-old son, his sister, then himself in the house. The guy, and this I hope he goes to hell, his name is Jesse Louis Brown, left a note that said, quote, the reason he did it because he was very stressed out. Jesse Louis Brown, I hope you rot in hell, you dumb alien fuck. You piece of shit, you don't take out your whole family out like that. Because you're stressed out, you goddamn. That's just so sad in Virginia, people, of all places. Alrighty, quote of the day today, people, listen up. Successful nations must be free society where diversity of thought is not only tolerated, but seen as the only intelligent response to a constantly changing world. And that quote is attributed to James D. Watson. He discovered the double helix structure of DNA and he got a lot of money for it because they're very smart. And see, my favorite line is, where diversity of thought is not only tolerated, and God bless us all, because here I am today giving you this quote. Alrighty. In pro football, Fred Lane, pro football player, was found shot in the head and the chest. Police said his wife might have killed him in a family argument. All I gotta say is that's one mean bitch. Alrighty people, Ringo Starr in Japanese, and before I say this, Ringo Starr, for all you people out there in TV land who don't know who Ringo Starr, he plays drums for the Beatles. He's not one of my favorite drummers, but he was nevertheless a good drummer. And believe it or not, the name in Japanese means applesauce. Don't ask me, this is my resources. Alrighty. The drummer for Hole, that Courtney Love's band, has joined Motley Crue for a tour. And all you people out there, that could go to show that one lame band supports another lame band. Okay, Madonna's having her second child this fall. Who the fuck cares? Alrighty. Oh, Patrick Swayze was riding an airplane in Middle Arizona a couple weeks ago. Apparently he told the workers who found him, the people who helped him out of the wreck, to hide a 30-pack of beer that he had on the plane. He was drunk maybe at the time. So go figure, go have a drink and go fly your airplane. On the subject of airplane, pilot error caused JF Kennedy Jr. plane crash. If I was JF Kennedy Jr., why the fuck not hire a real pilot? In Detroit, a 40-year-old man got stung by a scorpion in his hand in an airplane. How does a scorpion end up in an airplane in Detroit of all cities? That guy's pissed off. That guy's very pissed off. Let's see. A lot to talk about, people. A lot to talk about. Alrighty. A 350-pound husband killed his wife by sitting on her. The coroner said that he was on her for 5 to 15 minutes. I hope that guy rots in hell. And the people I'm saying this, people, I just want you to know that there's more to this lifeline that we all are connected onto. We gotta be more aware. Paranoia is not awareness, it gets a good sense of awareness. More than 132 million Americans are at risk for health problems because they live in communities with dangerously high smog levels. And unfortunately, people, Tucson is dangerously high smog level. So we could be all getting cancer and not even know it. Okay, alrighty. Alright, recently, a couple weeks ago in Denmark, that's a European country way out there, Pearl Jam was playing at the festival, and believe it or not, people, 9 people were crushed to death at a Pearl Jam concert. 9. That's almost a record. The record, I believe in 1979. At what total? 11 people died in that Who concert, and the Who is the one who played that. But Pearl Jam were responsible, and in one way or another, but I hate to say it, for the 9 deaths. Apparently it was raining, and all these people were slipping and sliding, and they just fell on their backs, and they just got walked on and trampled on and crushed. 9 of them. Rock and roll forever. Screaming Trees broke up. I saw these guys a couple years ago. Okay show, but they're the last of the Seattle grunge band. Pretty sad, but oh well. Darva Conger poses nude for Playboy. Receives over $900,000 for the new layout. All I gotta say, these people will never die because they're just ringing out their 15 minutes of fame. And Rick Rockwell, he's a dumb motherfucker because all I gotta say is that Who the fuck did he think he is that he was gonna get away with marrying a girl on live television and expect to bone her, you know, when, you know, the whole country doesn't even know what's going on. Alrighty. I'd like to give a big shout out to Video Comics. You people are pretty good out there. You guys make me laugh every time. Video Comics. One more time. Alrighty. Al Gore had a quote. He says, "I am not an expert on computers." So what does that mean? What does that mean when Al Gore says that I am not an expert on computers? And this is to the cases relating to the missing email, apparently about fundraising scandals or something. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that shit. For all you people who have read book Primary Colors, is a book about this Bill Clinton-like president, and I suggest you read that because it's very funny. Alright, we're gonna go to a Call Me Crazy medical alert. Buy a new toothbrush after you get sick from a cold. There's bacteria from your old virus still on the toothbrush. And you heard it first here on the Call Me Crazy show. Pamela Anderson has a new boyfriend. Tommy Lee's out of the picture. It makes me wonder, you know, he rather drink. Don't blame him. He can rather drink. Let's see. Mexico got a new president Sunday, this past Sunday. It ended 71 years of revolutionary party, I guess, if you call it, you will, PRI. They were the head ruling class for 71 years, and this year, this past Sunday, they have a new president, and believe it or not, the new Mexican president knows how to speak in English. So there you go, people, and here's a prediction of the Call Me Crazy show. One day, English will be the official language, but no matter what. But I support other languages because I can speak them as well too. But they have to be the official language. People all over the world know how to sing songs to, like Nirvana and Elvis, I hate to say, and U2 and Red Hot Chili Peppers and all that. People listen to that. They like it. And I think I might have did the whole bit, people out there. Like I said, thanks a lot. There were new pictures drawn from Mars. I have a picture to show you. Apparently they're convinced now that there might have been water on Mars. And here's a cool picture. It looks like a picture from Total Recall, but it's not. It's a real picture from Mars. And here you go. You could almost see Arnold Schwarzenegger about to fly off the fucking face of the cliff.
Bring it like really close.
Apparently this is a picture of what they're saying, there's debris down at this canyon, at the bottom of the canyon, and the water apparently pushed it through there, creating that canyon right there. And that's Mars. And see, I hope there was alien life form on that planet, because I want them to come down and take me away. Take everyone away. Wouldn't that be great? The aliens could come down and take us and really show us how to rock out. Space Coke! Good night, boy. Alrighty. Well, there you go. That's a picture of Mars taken this year. I think it looks cool. It's like almost Jimi Hendrix about to walk over that cliff and say, "Here I am, guys." Jimi Hendrix is on this planet. He is on Mars. He keeps waiting. No matter how long it takes. And you know what? I think Jim Morrison's there too. Okay, enough of that, people. I'm about to go off on another little Earth fact. Fossils of a lizard of a cut. again, people. Dr. Julius Irving's son was found dead inside a car that was found inside a pond. And all I gotta say is that that's a bad way to find out something very bad happened. No one knows what happened, but police confirmed that he was in the car, still wearing the same clothes that he wore on the same day that he supposedly disappeared. But some people in the police department assumed that he was on a crack bench. And that can go to show because he's black, they assumed that he was off on a bench. Very sad. Walter Matthau, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, editor. Alrighty, we'll cancel that one now. Alrighty, we're gonna go off on a big thing. Survivor, people. I love Survivor. This is one of the greatest shows ever. This is very cool, very cool. I like it. I like all the people, how they're interacting, and they're trying to figure out. I like the part where they eat the chicken. The chicken after those dragons ate it. Those reptiles ate the chicken. That's great. But nothing beats the episode where the guy puts his fucking dirty shirt in the clean, fresh drinking water. That asshole had to go that night. But we'll find out how the merger goes, and I'll keep you in touch. And the subject of Survivor, you know what? I have an idea for Survivor. How about we have a celebrity Survivor? We'll have David Letterman, Tom Green, Regis Philbin, Hillary Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, George W. Bush, Rush Limbaugh, Oprah Winfrey, Howard Stern, and Joey Buttafuoco.
And Jerry Springer.
And Jerry Springer, all on that island, and see who the fuck goes insane first. And while we're on that subject, we're gonna go with Rosie O'Donnell on the mix too. Let's see who the real survivor are of the celebrity Survivor.
And Queen Latifah.
And Queen Latifah.
Jenny Jones.
Jenny Jones, and we'll have
Sally Jesse Raphael.
we'll have Geraldo leading the way. But I think the winner would be Regis Philbin. Is that your final answer? Are you off the island? Alrighty, people, but I thought that was funny. But a celebrity survivor. Alrighty, we're gonna go off into TV. All you people out there saw my email earlier. I'm still thinking about Regis Philbin and Howard Stern on the same island. Imagine that. Whew. What is the best comedy of the 90s? You can email us and tell me what you think. I'm saying the cast of Friends is the funniest because they're so hilarious. Alrighty, Star Wars 2, Episode 2 is now in production. We won't see the final product until 2002, but until then, I can't wait. Alrighty, people, I'm a driver and I know how expensive it is to fucking buy gas. It's so ridiculous how high it is. They say that it won't drop until the beginning of winter, fall 2000. What? I'm paying almost $1.60. Not good, people. We're reliving the late 70s when the Arabic world didn't give us any oil and gasoline and all that. I saw a scary movie over the weekend, very raunchy. I liked it, never laughed so hard. All I gotta say is my favorite part is the extracurricular smoking part. Alrighty. Alrighty, what happened a couple days ago at a hockey game? Two fathers were irritated with each other's sons playing, and they got into an altercation and a fight, and one father ended up beating to death the other father in front of all the kids. And that just goes to show that kid sports is now not a kid sport but an adult sport, and that just goes to show that you people gotta hold on to that intensity. Because I swear to God, if I had a son who witnessed that, I'd go beat the fucker down and say, you dumb motherfucker, don't beat someone to death in front of my son. So that's no consideration. I hope that guy rots in hell too. We're going to be showing a Blair Witch 2 preview and an X-Men preview. I'm very fond of that. I'm fond of those movies. I can't wait for X-Men. I'm going to go see it this Friday. Can't wait to check it out. Alrighty, we're going to go back into townhouse politics, the Real Nuevo Project. For all you people out there in TV land who don't know what the Real Nuevo Project is, a big project that intends to take over the Santa Cruz River and put an aquarium, a museum, and a colonial Tucson all along the side of Congress and the Santa Cruz, and connect downtown and get a big hoopla thing, and I think it's $136 million. So what I want to know, why not make, with some of that money, why not make, let's do what Seattle's doing. They have this interactive Jimi Hendrix sound, I don't know what the digital sound museum, apparently you can hear him real good, and why not showcase local talent? Alrighty, we're going to go into international world politics. The U.S. government said North Korea will have ballistic missiles, and what ballistic missiles are, they carry nuclear warheads. That North Korea will have ballistic missiles that can reach the U.S. by the year 2005. So here's a prediction: World War III will begin in 2005. Because you heard it 5 years before, people. That's a prediction. Imagine that. Imagine if they point a ballistic missile at Tucson, they say you got 2 hours to get the fuck out of town. That's what's gonna happen one day. We're gonna be living the Terminator 2-3 trilogy. We're gonna witness a Holocaust. I don't want to see that day, but God forbid if it does happen, I want to have the video camera doing the Call Me Crazy show. This is the final feed of the Call Me Crazy show, and we're about to get nuked by North Korea, not Japan, not China, but some other Asian country. That's how many people hate us. And that's not including India and Pakistan. They pretend that they like us, but they don't. And it almost seems like George Bush shouldn't be running for president, but I should. Alrighty, I want to see Jim Carrey and Me and Myself Irene. From what my friends and local sources have been telling me, very abrasive, very funny, but very, very gross. I have to go see it for myself. Can't wait to see that. Alrighty. Harry Potter, for all you people out there in TV land who don't know who Harry Potter is, it's a fictional character. It's the 4th in the installment that has all these kids going crazy. And what I like about it is about witchcraft, and these kids are reading it in the millions, and they're reading it, and that just goes to show who's going to be the serial killer 20 years from now. Alrighty. In North Carolina, a shark bit a girl on her right calf, requiring 300 stitches. When she was in the hospital, she said her quote, "It really didn't hurt." Okay, in West Virginia, again, Virginia, I don't know what's going on. 2 teens beat a gay man to death, then drove his body over the body several times to make it look like a hit and run. When police got there, they couldn't make out what was a man. It was run over after he was beaten to death, so he was pretty mangled. In Brazil, 15 armed men opened fire on passengers on a plane and took off with 134 pounds of gold. And that just goes to show those are the real 3 kings. And I didn't do that, but I wish I was a part of that because that's intense. Doesn't mean I will go do it, but that's intense. Robbing 134 pounds of gold off a plane. Alright, in Berlin, the Techno Love Parade happened. At the 11th annual rave. It would happen apparently in 1989. The first rave was ever held up in Berlin. And every year since, on that day, this is the 11th year, they celebrate techno rave music. And I had a picture to show you guys, but there was 1 million people at this rave. Imagine that. That's the real rave, people. Alrighty, in Louisiana State Highway, a pickup, stop. I needed some water. Alrighty, they call me Crazy Show. Here's another crazy fact. In Louisiana, a pickup full with wooden doors flew out, killing a man instantly through the windshield in the car following the pickup. And the guy with the wooden doors within the pickup took off, not knowing what he did, and it instantaneously killed the driver through the windshield, taking the driver's head off. And how about that for horrible? That's very, very bad. And the guy in the pickup truck doesn't even know. Alrighty, Suntran. Here I go again, people. Suntran, apparently there were 3 different model versions of the bus stop Desert Shade that they're gonna plan to do. Apparently the city council people, I guess, they're appointed, I guess, by these people. The panel, they chose the ugliest one, I heard. So that just goes to show they don't give a fuck because they have cars. They can go anywhere. They don't have to take the Suntran. They can charge you an extra 15 cents. They can take away the use fare because in the end, they don't care. The Teamsters don't care. Sad. And later on in the show, I'm going to give you a local number. You can call the city government and you can curse them out. Believe it or not, and they hired 3 secretaries to sort out through the mail and the messages. I intend to call that number and give them a piece of my mind. Alrighty. Alrighty, okay, here we go. Here's a fact. Fossils of a lizard-like flying reptile with a complete set of feathers challenges the theory that birds evolved from dinosaurs. But here's the quote from the scientists who found the fossils and the bone. They said, quote unquote, "Here is an animal that isn't a bird and that isn't a dinosaur." So what does that mean, people? What does that mean? I think that's cool. I like challenges like that. Joe Bob Briggs Monster Vision is officially about to be off the air. I can't believe that's about to happen because that guy made me laugh. And I salute Joe Bob Briggs, and I know you people out there do too. What I gotta say, why not the movie channel pick him up again? Please, do not take him off the air. Cannot do that. Alrighty, entertainment news. Meg Ryan is having an affair with Russell Crowe behind Dennis Quaid's back. If that's not a too rotten bitch, Russell Crowe doesn't give a shit either. Some gladiator he is. And I think that kills it, folks. I think that's it. Before I sign off, I'd like to thank everybody again. I'd like to give a big shout out to Carlos and Celia. That's Carlos' mom, my co-worker. And I think that's it. And I think I'm going to give you guys the information one more time. It's the Call Me Crazy Show. And before we sign off, you know what I did? I read The Green Mile. I still haven't seen the movie. I've seen parts of it. But I wasn't able to enjoy and sit down and watch it. So from what I saw, it seemed like it follows the book. But first of all, I have to say the book is one of the greatest books I've read in a long time. Especially by Stephen King, because he's been writing pretty much a bunch of duds. I'm almost surprised to think that it might be his wife writing the books for him. And what kind of rotten luck is it when you're Stephen King, you're walking down the road and a van full of people hit you and collapses your lungs? There you go. Life like fiction, I guess. Right? Is that the same? Alrighty, and the Green Mile book is awesome. Alright. The Call Me Crazy Show, here I go again for the final time. P.O. Box. P.O. Box 86233, Tucson, Arizona, 85754-6233, or you can email me at pondoscp@aol.com, https://members.aol.com /pondocp.html. Alrighty, people, but you guys have been so supportive. All the email and fan mail that you guys write to me is so many that I might have to dedicate a whole show from all the responses I got, and I'm gonna tap into all those, and we'll probably go on to a live feed, maybe. Call Me Crazy Zone will be up, I don't know when.
September.
August?
September.
November? September. And I'm trying to milk that. Alrighty, people, thank you very much. I'd like to thank Public Access for making it all possible, and I'd like to thank the city of Tucson, the real people, the real natives, and for all the people who barely moved here and who are starting to enjoy themselves. Enjoy yourselves. But Tucson is haunted! Haunted by things you will not believe. And that's it. Alrighty, people, here we are once again, the Call Me Crazy Show. Live to you at the moment, but not in the videotape world of La La Land. Anyway, the Call Me Crazy Show, here I am at a famous river park. I won't name any names, but pretty much basically the same river that runs through Tucson pretty much. All the time, most of it is dry. But either way, I'm here to tell you that the Call Me Crazy Show is back live on the air, and we're going to be doing some Urban Sprawl editions. We're going to be able to do some tunnel tapes, and best of all, we'll be able to do some exploring of our own into different territory and different mindsets of a different nature that people can't comprehend, but I know you as a viewer in Tucson, Arizona will be able to comprehend. And here we go, people, here we are. And first thing I want to talk about is, like I said earlier in the show, is that North Korea, basically the U.S. government said that North Korea might be able to have ballistic missiles carrying nuclear weapons by the year 2005. Okay, people, and what I want to talk about, if that is capable of really happening, and some people are convinced, I know people already who are saying that North Korea already has the kind of nuclear capabilities, but they don't want to do anything about it because they want to play the game. And basically what I'm here to say is that World War III will start 2005, and Call Me Crazy, it might sound crazy and it's 5 years from now, but basically that's my theory, that a big major war is about to happen and we just don't know it. And believe me, people, 5 years is no different from a blink in the eye of evolution of all of us. And I'm glad to be out here. Can we get a shot of downtown over there, please? Thank you, Marty. He's the editor. Okay, people, that's what it's all about. This is what people in mainstream America feels about us. We'll get the little cowbird on the end of a highway that has no artistic or talent, merit. And basically what I want to do, and I want to be able to have the help of other viewers, and make everyone in the whole world realize that Tucson is not a cowbird, that it will be the new generation place for everyone to meet, and we will conquer the whole world. And help me out if you can. Alrighty, people, that's the Call Me Crazy Show. Thank you for being live on the air, and we're gonna go on a little trek, and I think we might just go off down for a little longer. How about that? And that's my idea. World War III. Can we get a shot of that cop over there? Nah, too late. That's alright. I don't have nothing against them either. Alright, Marty, let's see if we can get a shot of the river. I remember a long time ago I saw this river filled up to the top, overflowing, washing these bridges away, and I thought it was funny. I liked it, but now as you can see, it's dry as shit. Dry as shit. Another thing I want to talk about, over the weekend I saw X-Men. I can't believe how an X-Men movie was brought back to the screen, or not back to the screen, but alive to the screen. As a little kid back in elementary school, as an 11, 12-year-old kid, I will be reading X-Men comic books and be reading out on the back of the comic book. One day there will be an X-Men movie. Who knew almost 16 years later the dream will come true? And anyways, I saw it and I liked it. And for all you people out there in TV La La Land, go check it out because it's fucking great. All I gotta say, Wolverine rules forever. And on that subject, I want to be able to thank a couple people. I'd like to thank my editor for making the show possible, Marty. I want to thank myself, the producer of the show, The Comic Crazy Show. I'd like to thank my wonderful girlfriend, who I love very much, Anna, Diana, my babe. I love you. And here I go for my shout out, Kyle. You're fucking one awesome kid. I love you very much. To all my family members who I met over the 4th of July weekend, so many of them, I give you guys all the best. Love you guys very much. I'd like to thank a lot of people. I'd like to thank and give a shout out to Jeanette. I want to give a shout out to, I'll get back to you on that. I can't remember. I got things to do, but I know who you guys are. The Call Me Crazy Show, and here we go. And one thing first is we're gonna go back to La Llorona scene. Can we get the Llorona scene? All undisclosed location, people. But if you were staying tuned earlier, you would have heard me earlier. But anyway, that's cool. I like that. And here we are. 8 years ago, this was a hotbed of activity that had a lot to do with not turf wars, but basically a term that I known people to do it: spray painting, vandalism, tagging, call it what you will. But that was then and this is now. And pretty much the city of Tucson has hold a reign of terror over everybody who doesn't want to be a part of the whole big, sophisticated program. And it goes to show when the DPC was closed down in '95, that was one of the first big steps of the takeover that happened to this town. A lot of people say downtown is a busy place. It's not busy. It don't make no business. If it was a real thing, it would make business a long time ago. So that's all I gotta say about downtown. But it will not ever compare to Seattle, San Francisco, New York, ever. Not until the people who are running the people down there realize that they gotta do a new way of achieving better success in terms of greater downtown power. They don't know what they're running. Basically what I'm saying, the city of Tucson city planning sucks. Sucks. I wouldn't be surprised if someone put a sign up on the entrance to Tucson that said, the world's worst planned city. And you can saw the Matrix. You can saw Neo go by, people. That was Neo flying by for the Matrix. But anyways, another thing before I let you take off is a little note I put down earlier. Can we get a shot up there? That's the sound of the tire going over the pavement. I myself had heard that sound hundreds and hundreds of times. So that should let you know how many times I've been down here. Just like anybody else. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing? So basically, we're all put on this earth for a mission. And I can't find my notes. Okay, here we go. My first episode of the Call Me Crazy Show, I talked about mad cow disease. Now, 25 episodes later, I'm giving you a mad cow update. And as of last year, 67 people in Britain were infected with mad cow disease by infected beef. Okay, people, what that means, people were going to these like corporate places, McDonald's, places where you give out burgers, and supermarkets that have ground beef, basically these people ate this fucked up beef and they have mad cow disease where the symptoms are so horrible, I cannot even tell you what they are. How about that? But 67 people, not dying, they're not dying, but they're inflicted with this bad mad cow disease. And all I gotta say is a prediction I said that Oprah Winfrey won the court case back then, and I'm getting off the subject right now, but it's gonna hit. People are worried about the nuclear warheads like I am. People are worried about the Ebola disease like I am. People are worried about all these catastrophic events. How about what if one day everybody eat that same Jumbo Jack, Famous Star, Big Mac, Arby's roast beef sandwich, and we all got mad cow disease at the same time? You have several billion Americans writhing in pain on the floor. And we'll hit the Great Depression Part 2, but no, there will be no one to record it because everyone in the U.S. will be dead and no one wants to come to the U.S. when everybody has mad cow disease. And that's my update. I'm out of here. And first things first, but I have to do this, people. And here we go. See you guys later. Thank you very much. Alrighty people, that was the Call Me Crazy show. And this is my first little friend from one of the greatest movies that Chevy Chase and Bill Murray's ever been in. Other than Ghostbusters and that Funny Farm where Chevy Chase said goat ball, if I'm correct. But anyway, thank you very much. The Call Me Crazy show. This is brought to you by Prop. First of all, this is it for the Call Me Crazy show until the end. I showed a little video montage earlier. I set from my favorite music. And here we go, the Call Me Crazy show. Write to me at P.O. Box at 86233, Tucson, Arizona 85754, 6233. Email Pondo SCP at AOL.com or http://members.aol.com/Pondo SCP/PondoC.html. Alrighty people, that was it. Thank you for staying tuned with the Call Me Crazy show. I like to thank public access. It's not public access to make it all possible. And I'd like to thank you, the viewer, who made all this possible. Thank you very much. Like I said, write to me, ask me any questions, or let me know what you think about the show. Tell me what you think. because I am here to stay, and believe me, people, we will all live forever.
Call me Crazy Ray Daddy, you crazy motherfucker. My name is Ray Daniel, and I'm a fucked up motherfucker.